Good day, I'm James Carter, and these are today's top stories from PulseNews Phoenix Sports on PulseNews. Concern is mounting for Arizona Diamondbacks pitcher Merrill Kelly. His recent struggles on the mound have become a focal point for the team and its fans. Kelly, a veteran right-hander, has delivered inconsistent outings in his last 4 starts. This contrasts sharply with his typically reliable performance. Kelly has been a foundational piece of the Diamondbacks' rotation since his MLB debut in 2019. He was a critical component of their unexpected World Series run last season. His ability to eat innings and provide quality starts has always been a team strength. This background makes his current slump particularly alarming. The immediate question revolves around his health. Is a hidden injury contributing to his diminished velocity and command? Medical staff are reportedly evaluating his condition closely. His recent outings show a noticeable drop in fastball speed and a higher walk rate. These statistics are not typical for Kelly. The impact on the Diamondbacks is significant. The team is currently battling for playoff contention in a tight National League West race. Losing an effective Kelly severely weakens the starting rotation. It places immense pressure on other pitchers to step up. The bullpen also faces an increased workload. Possible consequences range from a short injured list stint to a more prolonged absence. A significant injury could jeopardize his entire season. This would force the Diamondbacks to scramble for replacement pitching. Such a scenario would severely hinder their postseason aspirations. Also making headlines, Phoenix Suns' connections in the NBA Finals. FOX 10 Sports Exchange. The NBA Finals are here. Phoenix Suns' connections run deep in this series. While the Suns are not playing, their influence is felt. Several former Phoenix personnel are vying for the title. Head coach Frank Vogel is a key figure. Vogel recently coached the Suns during the 2023-2024 season. His tenure in Phoenix was brief, yet he now guides a contender in the finals. This highlights his consistent big-stage presence. Before Phoenix, Vogel won an NBA title with the Los Angeles Lakers in 2020. Former Suns players are also involved. Dario Saric, a past Phoenix forward, is now with one of the finals teams. Ye Crowder, a key contributor to the Suns' 2021 finals run, found continued playoff success elsewhere. These movements underscore the NBA's dynamic rosters. For Suns fans, this creates mixed feelings. There is pride in seeing past players and coaches excel. However, it also serves as a reminder. The Suns themselves are not contending. This situation highlights the NBA's constant churn. It emphasizes difficult team decisions. Building a championship team requires talent acquisition and retention. The success of former Suns shows their talent, but it also reveals the challenge of retaining a championship core. This is an enduring NBA reality. Now to our next story. Phoenix Suns encouraged to consider trading superstar guard. Phoenix Suns leadership faces mounting pressure. Analysts suggest considering a trade involving the team's superstar guard. This follows a highly disappointing season. The Suns significantly underperformed championship expectations. Their postseason run ended abruptly. The team struggled to find consistent chemistry. Their postseason exit was early and decisive. The current roster was built around a Big Three strategy. This expensive lineup aimed for immediate championship contention. Significant resources were committed. The financial commitment is substantial. However, the strategy has not yielded desired results. The team lacks essential depth on its bench. Injuries have also played a role in recent campaigns. Trading the superstar guard would represent a massive strategic shift. It signals a potential pivot from the current high-spending model. It could initiate a comprehensive retooling process. This move might free considerable salary cap space. It could also acquire valuable draft assets or a broader talent pool. This could bring flexibility for future roster construction. The impact on the franchise would be profound. Fan reaction is expected to be strong and deeply divided. Supporters have invested heavily in the current star-driven era. A trade could reset the team's long-term trajectory. It offers a chance to build a more balanced roster. However, it also carries significant risk. Moving a foundational player requires careful consideration. The decision will shape the Suns' future for years. Management must weigh fan sentiment against future competitiveness. Now to our next story. NBA Insider names Phoenix Suns among potential destinations for Ja Morant. NBA Insider speculation places the Phoenix Suns among potential destinations for Memphis Grizzlies guard Ja Morant. Yahoo Sports first reported this development. This news ignites widespread discussion across the league. Morant, a 2-time All-Star, is currently serving a 25-game suspension. His issues stem from multiple off-court incidents involving firearms. These actions have severely impacted his standing and the Grizzlies' season. Before his recent controversies, Morant was an undeniable superstar. He is known for his explosive athleticism and dynamic playmaking ability. He led Memphis to strong regular season finishes. The Suns, meanwhile, are continually seeking a high-level point guard. They currently operate without a traditional floor general. This gap has been a consistent topic of conversation for the team. Adding Morant would fundamentally alter their roster dynamics. However, acquiring Morant presents significant challenges. His contract is substantial. His off-court conduct remains a major concern for any interested franchise. The Suns would need to weigh his immense talent against these significant risks. Trade assets would also be a crucial component. Memphis would likely demand a high return for their embattled star. The potential impact on the Suns is multifaceted. On the court, Morant would provide elite playmaking and scoring. He could elevate the team's offensive ceiling alongside Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. Off the court, his presence would bring intense scrutiny. The organization would face immediate pressure regarding player conduct and public image. This move could reshape the entire Western Conference landscape, also making headlines, separating reality from fiction about Suns' offseason. Sports Illustrated published an article separating reality from fiction about the Suns' offseason. It addresses widespread speculation following their playoff exit. The piece involves the Suns' organization, general manager James Jones and owner Matt Ishbia. Star players Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal remain central. The context is the Suns' recent significant underperformance. Despite their big three, the team struggled with consistency and depth. Their early playoff elimination fueled intense conjecture about roster changes. Fans and media actively debated trades and coaching adjustments. Background includes the recent coaching change to Mike Budenholzer. Building a competitive roster around 3 max contract players presents serious financial challenges. Depth issues were starkly exposed during the playoffs, highlighting team weaknesses. The article's immediate impact aims to temper outlandish trade rumors. It provides a grounded perspective for an anxious fan base. Addressing specific speculation, the piece attempts to reset off-season expectations. This manages the narrative during a crucial franchise period. Possible consequences suggest a focus on strategic player development. Targeted, smaller roster additions are more probable than major overhauls. GM James Jones will seek improvements within cap constraints. The article reinforces unlikely blockbuster trades given current star contracts. It influences fan perception of future team moves. This report places significant pressure on core players to deliver next season. That's all for now from Pulse News Phoenix Sports. I'm James Carter. Subscribe to Pulse News so you never miss a story.